When Erica Mena made a bold, off-the-cuff comment about Scrappy's good deed during a heated moment on set, nobody expected the fallout to hit this hard. But now rumors are swirling, and sources say Mendeecees didn't just react, he walked out on Yandy in front of the entire cast. The tension had already been building for weeks. With old wounds between Erica and Yandy still festering beneath fake smiles and forced apologies, but that one shocking line from Erica, delivered with a laugh and a sip of wine, cut through the air like a blade. Cast members say Yandy was left stunned, caught between embarrassment and fury, as Mendeecees stood up without a word and disappeared down the hallway. Cameras trailing behind. Fans are buzzing with theories. Did Mendeecees take it personally? Did Yandy defend him? Or was this just the final straw in a relationship already hanging by threads? Whatever the case, one thing is clear. The atmosphere backstage has turned explosive. The cast is divided, producers are scrambling to control the narrative, and viewers can't look away. Because in Atlanta, one careless comment can shake everything, and this time, just might destroy it all. The drama between Yandy, Erica Mena, Mendeecees has taken an explosive turn that fans are still trying to unpack. It all started with a seemingly harmless comment from Erica about Scrappy's good deed, a comment that quickly spiraled into a storm of accusations, confrontations, and shifting alliances. As the dust settles, it's clear that emotions ran high and loyalties are being tested in ways no one could have anticipated. Yandy, known for her composed but fierce nature, was caught completely off guard. She's always prided herself on being a voice of reason, someone who could hold the peace when tensions flared. But Erica's remark was a red flag, a line crossed. It wasn't just about the words, it was about what those words represented. Disrespect toward people Yandy cared about deeply, and an undermining of the trust that had taken years to build on set. The atmosphere shifted immediately after Erica's comment. You could feel the tension crackling in the air like static before a storm. Yandy's face tightened, eyes narrowing as she confronted Erica quietly but firmly. "This isn't the kind of talk we do here," she said, voice low but unwavering. Erica responded with her trademark confidence, brushing it off as just jokes. But the damage had been done. Mendeecees, who had been quietly observing, suddenly found himself in the crosshairs. Fans watching at home noticed his discomfort. He seemed torn, caught between the woman he loved, Yandy, and the longtime friend he'd shared history with, Erica. It was a split that no one envied, and the pressure was mounting by the minute. Behind the scenes, story took on a life of its own. Whispers circulated that Erica had been pushing Mendeecees to take her side, reminding him of their long-standing friendship and hinting that his loyalty to Yandy was wavering. Sources close to the cast revealed text messages where Erica expressed frustration that Mendeecees was too wrapped up in Yandy's emotions to see the truth of the situation. Yandy, meanwhile, was not taking this lying down. She confided in close friends that she felt betrayed, not just by Erica's words, but by Mendeecees' hesitation. "He's my husband," she reportedly said, "but right now, it feels like he's standing on the sidelines watching the chaos instead of protecting me." Her heartbreak was palpable to those around her. The tension spilled over during a late-night confrontation after filming. Yandy cornered Erica backstage, far from the cameras but unable to hide her frustration. "This isn't about a joke," Yandy said, voice trembling with emotion. "It's about respect. Respect for all of us, for our families, for what we've built." Erica's response was cold and unapologetic. "If you can't handle the truth, maybe you're in the wrong place." The argument escalated quickly, with accusations flying in both directions. Erica accused Yandy of being controlling and overly sensitive, while Yandy fired back about the damage Erica's words had caused. The confrontation ended with Yandy walking away, her face a mask of hurt and Erica watching after her, a smirk playing on her lips. Fans on social Media exploded with reactions, many picking sides. Some rallied behind Yandy, praising her strength and loyalty, while others defended Erica's right to speak her mind. Amidst the chaos, Mendeecees remained a mystery to many. Was he truly torn, or was he silently backing Erica all along? Add to this the role of Scrappy, who, though publicly neutral, was rumored to be quietly supporting Erica. This only deepened the divide. Yandy felt surrounded, and her frustration grew as the people she trusted seemed to be slipping away. Complicating matters further were rumors of legal threats. Sources hinted that Erica had warned Mendeecees about leaked private messages that could damage his reputation if the drama escalated. The idea of lawyers entering the fray added a layer of seriousness and tension that no one had anticipated. As the episodes aired, viewers were given glimpses of the fractured relationships. Yandy's fiery confrontations, Erica's cutting remarks, and Mendeecees' strained silence. It painted a picture of a family and friend group hanging by a thread. Each episode leaving fans desperate for answers. The emotional toll was visible. Yandy, usually the picture of strength, was seen in private moments struggling to hold it together. Erica's confidence seemed unshaken, but there were rare flashes of doubt behind her eyes. And Mendeecees' once warm and open demeanor had cooled, replaced by a guardedness that fans found unsettling. The social media buzz only intensified. Hashtags like #TMyYandy and #EricABCYandy trended as fans debated who was right, who was wrong, and whether any of these friendships could survive the storm. Online polls showed a near-even split, with each side fiercely defending their favorite dot amid all this. Insiders reported that Yandy was seeking counsel from friends and family, determined to not only protect her marriage but to rebuild trust. That felt fractured. She was also said to be leaning on her children and her own inner strength to navigate the emotional chaos. Erica, on the other hand, seemed to double down on her unapologetic persona. Sources claim she was planning a public statement intended to clear the air and set the record straight from her perspective. Whether this would mend bridges or burn them further remained to be seen. Mendeecees was caught in a whirlwind of advice from friends on all sides. Some urged him to stand firm with Yandy and put family first, while others whispered that Erica's perspective held weight and that he needed to be honest about his feelings. The man at the center of the drama was under enormous pressure, and it was clear the outcome of this triangle would have lasting effects. Amidst the personal drama, the production team struggled to manage the fallout. Producers were caught between capturing the raw, real moments that made for compelling television and protecting the well-being of their cast. Rumors circulated that certain scenes were reshot or edited to tone down particularly volatile confrontations. As fans awaited the next episodes, speculation was rampant. Some believed reconciliation was possible, while others feared the relationships were beyond repair. The unpredictability of reality TV and real emotions meant no one could say for certain what would happen next. Through it all, one theme emerged. Clearly, the thin line between friendship, loyalty, and betrayal in a world where personal lives are played out under a public microscope. The characters involved knew the stakes were high, not just for their on-screen reputations, but for their very real relationships and futures. This story isn't just about a comment or a fight. It's about the complex web of trust, love, and rivalry that defines this unique group. Fans can only watch and wait as the drama unfolds, knowing that every word spoken and every look exchanged carries the weight of years of friendship and heartbreak. The next chapters promise even more revelations, emotional breakdowns, and surprising twists. Who will stand by whom? Who will be forgiven, and who will be cast aside? In this game of loyalty and survival, nothing is certain except that emotions will run high. And the drama will keep coming. The tension that exploded after Erica's comment about Scrappy's good deed didn't just fade away, grew, pulling everyone deeper into the chaos. T's reaction was fierce but measured. She wasn't just defending herself, but what she saw as the sanctity of their family and friendships. Mendeecees found himself trapped in the middle of a war zone where every word and gesture was dissected by cameras and fans alike. After that fiery confrontation backstage, whispers started swirling about how Erica and Mendeecees had a private conversation where things got heated. Sources claim Erica confronted him about where his loyalties really lay. "I need to know you're with me," she allegedly said, her voice cracking with frustration. Mendeecees, caught off guard, struggled to navigate between the woman he'd been close to 4 years and the wife he was committed to. The tension was palpable, and neither wanted to give an inch. Meanwhile, Yandy was far from silent. Close friends say she spent hours on the phone venting her pain and disbelief. "It's like they're ganging up on me," she confided. She felt isolated, unsure whether her husband's silence meant support for Erica or a desire to avoid conflict. The ambiguity tormented her more than any outright betrayal could. Social media was a battleground. Clips of Yandy's intense on-camera reactions went viral, with fans rallying behind her emotional strength. Comments poured in praising her loyalty and resilience, but others sided with Erica, admiring her candidness and fearless attitude. Mendeecees was caught in the crossfire, with some accusing him of playing both sides and others sympathizing with his impossible position. The producers, sensing the narrative goldmine, pushed for more scenes that highlighted the raw emotional fallout. They encouraged Yandy and Erica to air their grievances in front of cameras, knowing that authenticity was key to gripping television. Yet behind the scenes, tensions threatened to boil over into something more than scripted drama. In a tense scene filmed late one night, Yandy confronted Erica in the makeup trailer. "You can't just say things like that and expect there to be no consequences," Yandy said, her voice tight with barely contained anger. Erica shot back, "I'm not the problem here. Maybe if people stopped walking on eggshells, we could have real conversations." The verbal sparring was intense, each word loaded with history and hurt. Mendeecees watched from a distance, visibly torn. Fans noticed his hesitation when Yandy accused him on camera of not standing up for her. His silence spoke volumes, and some speculated he was struggling with guilt. Insiders say he privately expressed regret for how things were unfolding, but felt powerless to fix the damage already done. Complicating the situation was Scrappy's own silence. Though a central figure in the drama, he remained mostly off camera, fueling speculation about where his alliances lay. Some believed he was quietly backing Erica. Others thought he was trying to stay neutral. But his absence only added fuel to the fire amidst the mounting pressure. A shocking leak surfaced. A private audio clip allegedly featuring Erica mocking Yandy's emotional responses. Fans were outraged. The clip painted Erica as cold and calculating, willing to use any tactic to gain the upper hand. Yandy supporters used this to strengthen their calls for Erica to apologize publicly, while Erica's camp dismissed it as taken out of context. This leak caused a seismic shift. Yandy felt vindicated, but also wary if the leaks kept coming. How much more damage could be done? Mendeecees was caught in the middle yet again, trying to calm both sides while managing his own growing frustration. With the constant public scrutiny, in a rare moment of vulnerability, Yandy shared with a close confidant, "I don't know if we'll ever be the same again. Trust feels like it's been shattered." She was aware that the cameras were always watching, but these were real emotions, raw and unfiltered. Her battle was not just with Erica, but with the pain of watching her marriage unravel in the public eye. Erica, on the other hand, was preparing for a media blitz. Sources say she planned to sit down for multiple interviews, determined to control the narrative. She wanted to show her side not just as the antagonist, but as a woman fighting for her truth. Her message was clear: don't believe everything you see on camera. Mendeecees was reportedly struggling with the weight of the situation. Friends described him as exhausted, caught between his love for Yandy and loyalty to his friends. His public silence was seen by some as complicity, by others as respect for the privacy of his marriage. Yet it was clear he was deeply affected by the events and their impact on everyone involved. Back on set, the crew had to navigate the increasing hostility. Production delays occurred as the cast grappled with personal emotions spilling over into their work. Tensions between Yandy and Erica led to several heated exchanges, causing discomfort among other cast members. The atmosphere was thick, with unease making filming a challenge. Amid all this, fans continued to weigh in. Online polls showed growing support for Yandy's position, but Erica's boldness won admiration from others. The split in the fanbase mirrored the fractured relationships on screen. Each new episode was met with anticipation and anxiety, as viewers wondered whether reconciliation was possible, or if this was a permanent rift. Some insiders speculated about potential interventions, therapists, or mediators brought in by producers to help the cast manage their emotions and salvage the show's fragile harmony. Whether these efforts would succeed remained unclear. But the stakes were high. The drama had captivated audiences but threatened to destroy friendships amidst the chaos. A quiet moment between Yandy and Mendeecees offered a glimmer of hope. Away from cameras, they were reportedly seen sharing an intimate conversation, trying to bridge the gap created by the ongoing turmoil. While the public battle raged, privately they worked to find common ground. The week closed with a dramatic cliffhanger on the show-a-tense dinner scene where Yandy confronted both Erica and Mendeecees, demanding clarity and honesty. Viewers were left on the edge of their seats, waiting to see whether cracks in the facade would heal or deepen. This story is far from over, as the drama unfolds. One thing is clear: the bonds of friendship and marriage are being tested in ways that only reality TV can capture. The emotional stakes are high, and every move will be scrutinized by fans eager for the next twist. Will Yandy and Mendeecees overcome the challenges and rebuild their trust? Can Erica find a way to make amends? Or is this the beginning of a permanent split? With cameras rolling and emotions raw, only time will tell how this intense saga will end. Fans should stay tuned, because as long as there's drama, heartbreak, and confrontation, there's a story worth watching. The love, the betrayals, and the fight for loyalty will keep everyone hooked. Episode after episode, the tension between Yandy, Erica, and Mendeecees continued to escalate as the days unfolded, turning what was once private hurt into public spectacle. Behind the scenes, the cast and crew felt the strain every glance. Every whispered conversation seemed loaded with unspoken grievances. Yandy, once known for her calm demeanor, was visibly shaken but refused to back down. She confronted Erica during a break in filming, her voice low but fierce. "This isn't just about Scrappy or some joke," she said. "It's about respect, something you clearly don't understand." Erica, never one to shy away from conflict, matched Yandy's intensity. "I've been real from day one," she shot back. "If that ruffles feathers, so be it." The exchange was brief, but packed with years of unresolved tension. Mendeecees watched from a distance, his expression unreadable. Friends say he felt torn, caught between two women who had shaped his life in different ways. He understood Yandy's pain, but couldn't ignore the history he shared with Erica. Social media exploded with reactions. Clips of the confrontation leaked almost immediately, fans debating fiercely in comment sections and across platforms. Some applauded Yandy for standing her ground, calling her the queen of loyalty, while others praised Erica's boldness, dubbing her unapologetically honest. The polarizing opinions only fueled the fire, turning personal struggles into viral moments. Meanwhile, rumors began circulating about Mendeecees' role in the drama. Insiders whispered that he had taken Erica's side during a private conversation, further alienating Yandy. This alleged betrayal sent shockwaves through the fanbase. How could he choose her over the woman who stood by him? Questioned many. Others speculated that Mendeecees was simply trying to mediate, but his silence on the matter only deepened suspicions. On set, the producers capitalized on the turmoil. Scenes were rewritten to highlight the emotional fissures, with cameras capturing raw moments that blurred the line between scripted drama and real life. Yandy was filmed delivering a heartfelt confession. "I thought I knew everyone here." But sometimes people show you a side you never expected. Her vulnerability resonated with viewers, sparking a wave of support. Erica wasn't left behind. In a separate confessional, she declared, "I'm not here to play the victim. I'm here to speak my truth, no matter how uncomfortable it makes others." Her candidness added layers to the narrative, making the audience question who was truly at fault. The complexity of their relationships made the story compelling, each episode peeling back another layer of emotional depth. Amid the drama, Mendeecees tried to maintain balance. Sources close to him revealed he struggled privately, wrestling with feelings of guilt and responsibility. Friends described him as exhausted and conflicted, caught in a whirlwind of accusations and divided loyalties. His efforts to reconcile the fractured relationships were ongoing but fraught with challenges. Yandy single quotes. Friends stood firmly by her side, offering emotional support. One confidant shared, "She's stronger than anyone realizes." This situation hurts deeply, but it's also awakening something in her resolve to fight for what's right. These moments of solidarity contrasted with the isolation Yandy felt during some of the most difficult episodes. Highlighting the personal toll of reality TV fame, Erica, too, found unexpected allies. Some cast members expressed admiration for her fearlessness, even if they didn't agree with her methods. Behind closed doors, there were talks of possible reconciliation, but trust had been severely damaged. "It's going to take time and maybe a lot of apologies," one insider noted. The public's fascination with the unfolding drama only intensified as new clips and leaked messages surfaced. A particularly explosive video showed Erica and Mendeecees in a heated debate, with Erica accusing Yandy of playing the victim to gain sympathy. Mendeecees appeared frustrated but remained silent. The clip sparked outrage among fans, many demanding Mendeecees clarify his position once and for all. Amid the chaos, Scrappy's role became more scrutinized. Although not always front and center, his relationships with both women were key to the unfolding drama. Rumors suggested he had attempted to mediate privately, but his efforts were unsuccessful. His absence from the public eye during crucial moments only added to the speculation. The producers pushed for a special reunion episode, hoping to bring all parties together to air grievances and seek resolution. Tensions were high as filming began, with the cast aware that every word would be analyzed by millions. Yandy entered the set determined but visibly anxious. Erica was poised and ready to defend herself, and Mendeecees carried the weight of being caught in the crossfire. During the reunion, Yandy confronted Mendeecees directly. "I need to know where you stand," she said, her voice shaking with emotion. Mendeecees took a deep breath before replying, "I love you, and I want to protect what we have, but this situation has tested us in ways I never imagined." The honesty in his voice momentarily softened the atmosphere, but the wounds were far from healed. Erica challenged Yandy on camera, accusing her of pushing Mendeecees away with distrust. "I'm not the enemy here," she insisted. "We all have to be honest if there's any hope of moving forward." The back and forth was intense, emotions spilling over as old grievances were aired. Viewers watched, captivated by the authenticity and rawness. After the reunion, the cast retreated to private conversations. Friends close to the group revealed that, despite the public fighting, there were moments of genuine reflection and attempts at understanding. They know this is bigger than just them. It's about family, friendship, and respect, a source said. The fan community remained deeply engaged, with hashtags trending daily and countless theories circulating about what might happen next. Some fans hoped for reconciliation, others anticipated further drama, but all agreed the story was far from over. The emotional stakes kept viewers hooked, episode after episode. As filming continued, subtle signs of healing began to show. Mendeecees and Yandy were seen sharing quiet moments off camera, while Erica started opening up about her regrets. The journey toward forgiveness was ongoing, marked by setbacks and small victories. This chapter of their story highlighted the complex nature of relationships under the spotlight. Loyalty, trust, and communication were tested, revealing the challenges of balancing personal feelings with public personas. The drama wasn't just entertainment. It was a reflection of real struggles magnified by fame. With the season progressing, the cast and fans braced for more twists and turns. The narrative promised to explore deeper emotional territory, with potential surprises that could redefine alliances and reshape friendships. The impact of Erica's comment about Scrappy's good deed was just the beginning of a saga filled with heartache, resilience, and the quest for redemption. Fans were encouraged to watch closely and participate in the conversation, as every episode added new layers to an already explosive story. The unfolding drama was a testament to the power of reality television to capture raw human emotion, conflict, and the enduring hope for healing. The emotional roller coaster between Yandy, Erica, and Mendeecees seemed to reach a new peak as the season moved forward, with unresolved tension thickening the air. The pressure of public scrutiny weighed heavily on all three, making every interaction fraught with unspoken meanings and tentative peace attempts. The complexity of their intertwined relationships became clearer as hidden layers were revealed, peeling back the surface drama to expose deep personal pain and conflicting loyalties. Yandy's frustration continued to simmer. Friends close to her shared that she often felt isolated despite the cameras and crew surrounding her. The betrayal she perceived wasn't just about Erica's comment, but about what it symbolized: a fracture in a relationship she had once thought unbreakable. It's like the person you trusted the most suddenly became your biggest obstacle, a confidant explained. This sentiment resonated with fans who had watched Yandy balance strength and vulnerability throughout the season. Erica, on the other hand, appeared to be fighting her own battle. In candid moments captured by the cameras, she expressed regret over how her words had been received, but remained defiant about her right to speak openly. "Sometimes being honest means you're misunderstood," she said during a confessional. Her stance attracted both supporters who admired her candor and critics who viewed her as the source of the conflict. The duality of public opinion added to the emotional chaos she navigated daily. Mendeecees, caught between two powerful women, found himself walking a tightrope. Sources revealed he struggled with guilt and confusion, torn between defending his marriage to Yandy and maintaining a complex friendship with Erica. Private conversations reportedly showed his attempts to mediate, but the emotional toll was apparent. Friends described him as weighed down by the impossible choice, and his silence in some public moments only fueled rumors and speculation. The production team capitalized on the escalating drama by orchestrating moments that would force confrontation but also allow for reflection. One such scene featured Yandy and Erica alone in a tense exchange, the cameras capturing every strained glance and clipped sentence. "This isn't just about Scrappy," Yandy said quietly. "It's about respect and trust, things I don't feel right now." Carr responded, "If you really listened, you'd know I never wanted to hurt you." The rawness of the moment resonated with viewers, sparking a surge of social media conversations about the complexity of forgiveness. As the episodes aired, fans were divided. Hashtags supporting both women trended with passionate debates about who was in the right. Many sympathized with Yandy's feelings of betrayal, while others applauded Erica's bravery in speaking her truth. The intensity of the discourse underscored how deeply the storyline had connected with audiences, making it one of the most talked about arcs of the season. Amid this public storm, moments of private reconciliation surfaced. Off camera, Yandy, and Erica were reportedly seen in quieter, more conciliatory interactions, suggesting that despite their differences, there remained a bond forged through shared history. These glimpses offered hope to fans craving resolution and underscored the multifaceted nature of their relationship. Mendeecees' role evolved as well. Sources close to him noted that he began to take a more active stance in repairing the fractures. In heartfelt conversations captured during filming, he expressed remorse and a desire to heal the wounds his actions, or lack thereof, might have caused. "I'm caught in the middle, but I want to be a bridge, not a wedge," he said. A sentiment that resonated deeply with the audience. The producers arranged a pivotal reunion episode, bringing all parties together to confront the lingering issues. Head-on, the atmosphere was charged with anticipation as cast members prepared for what promised to be a raw and revealing dialogue. Yandy arrived with a determination that belied her nervousness. Erica carried an air of guarded openness, and Mendeecees seemed ready to face whatever truths emerged. During the reunion, Yandy voiced the pain that had haunted her throughout the season. "It's not just about one comment," she said. "It's about feeling like I'm fighting for my marriage alone." Erica responded with an apology tinged with frustration. "I never intended to hurt you, but sometimes the truth isn't pretty, and it's hard to hear." Mendeecees stepped in, acknowledging his failures. "I should have been stronger for both of you. I'm sorry for the damage that caused." The raw emotions played out before millions, the camera's unblinking witnesses to a family struggling to find common ground. After the reunion, the cast's dynamic shifted subtly. There was a cautious optimism among them, though old wounds lingered. Yandy focused on rebuilding trust, both on-screen and off, while Erica sought to redefine her role within the group. Mendeecees committed to being more present and communicative, recognizing the importance of his actions in healing fractured relationships. Fan reactions mirrored this cautious hope. Social media buzzed with messages of support for the cast's efforts to move forward. Discussions evolved from finger-pointing to conversations about growth, forgiveness, and the realities of maintaining relationships under the spotlight. The narrative had transformed from one of conflict to one of healing, at least for now. Behind the scenes, the production team worked to balance the tension with moments of levity and connection. Scenes of laughter, shared meals, and candid conversations helped humanize the cast beyond the drama, reminding viewers of the friendships and love that still existed amidst the chaos. These moments were crucial in maintaining viewer engagement and providing a fuller picture of the complex relationships. The story of Yandy, and Mendeecees served as a reminder of the challenges faced by reality TV stars navigating personal art relationships under intense public scrutiny. The drama wasn't manufactured. It was real, messy, and deeply human. The emotional stakes were high, making every episode a compelling exploration of loyalty, love, and betrayal. As the season approached its finale, anticipation grew. Viewers wondered if the cast could achieve lasting peace or if new conflicts would emerge. The unresolved questions hung in the air, fueling speculation and excitement. One thing was certain: the journey of Yandy, Erica, and Mendeecees had captivated audiences and left an indelible mark on the show's legacy. The drama highlighted the power of reality television to not only entertain but also expose the vulnerabilities and complexities of real relationships. It sparked conversations about trust, forgiveness, and the impact of words in both private and public spheres. The lessons learned by the cast resonated far beyond the screen. Fans were invited to continue the conversation, sharing their thoughts on who they believed was right or wrong, and what the future might hold for these intertwined lives. The story was far from over, and the audience's engagement ensured that every twist and turn would be met with eager attention. Thank you so much for sticking with us through this intense drama involving Yandy, Erica, and Mendeecees. Emotions ran high, loyalties were tested, and the family was left divided in ways none of us saw coming. Now it's your turn. What do you think about how everything unfolded? Do you side with Yandy, feeling the sting of betrayal and the fight for respect? Or do you believe Erica's honesty was needed, even if it caused pain? And where do you stand on Mendeecees' role in all this? Was he caught in the middle, or did he make mistakes that can't be overlooked? Drop your thoughts and feelings in the comments below, because your voice matters here. Smash that like button if you've been hooked by this roller coaster of emotions. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss a moment of the latest love and hip-hop Atlanta twists. Share this video with your friends to get them involved in the conversation. Let's keep this drama alive and the discussion real. We want to hear from you.